if you know this is the highest crime area in the city, and you know that that's likely to do with your law enforcement experience, and we're going to be in the area, probably not the best idea to be wearing a vest, armed, going to and from, because it's going to make us think some things, up to and including possible criminal impersonation of a police officer.
This is Michael Skellett. To the untrained eye, he looks like a police officer, but he's hiding a secret. Dressed in full tactical gear, Skellett had been convincingly impersonating a law enforcement officer. So convincingly, in fact, that even actual officers initially believed he was one of them. But as his story began to unravel, a much darker history emerged. On September 4th, 2025, in Bremerton, Washington, police received reports of a man in tactical gear, armed and claiming to be a law enforcement officer.
You on the phone with him? They asked us to come outside. I thought it was for you.
Who asked us to come outside?
I don't know. He's on the phone with him.
No, I thought I was pulled over because I thought you guys needed help with that.
Oh no, no, we thought. No, I'm confused right now, man. It's my first day back in a while, so I was out with COVID, and it was bad.
Okay.
So it's been a while since I've been back here.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, it was 11th time having it, and it was the worst. I had to go to the hospital, get breathing treatment.
Yeah.
It was bad. It hurt to talk.
Okay.
I'm good now. Promise.
Nice, man.
When officers arrived, they found 49-year-old Michael Skellett. He seemed calm, confident, and even appeared ready to assist, as though he were truly one of them. But this wasn't a case of mistaken identity. Prosecutors revealed that Skellett, a convicted felon, was not only impersonating an officer and carrying a firearm, he was also responding to real emergency calls. His vehicle was even fitted with flashing blue lights to complete the illusion.
What's going on?
No, he popped out and I was like, dang, I thought you were like one of our detectives at first.
I know some of the guys with the task force, but it's really with the sheriff.
Yeah, try that way then.
Yeah, I deal with more of the parole and probation than anything. The Kitsap Sheriff's Department, the detectives over there, I know more of those guys than anything out here.
How long you been?
Well, so I retired from Baltimore City after 27 years. I know a lot of detectives from Edmonds, from the gang network and stuff like that. The anti-narcotics training on base every year. Guys that they're like, hey man, let's see if it gets you on. I had to go back to get the Washington Post and the RCWs.
How long you been a detective with Edmonds?
About 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, I started with robbery and now with the gangs intelligence.
Dang, it's pretty hardcore.
Are you going to be back here tonight?
I mean, I'm working.
Give you a card or something.
Oh, okay. I'm working all night, so yeah.
You'll see me. I'll be out here all night.
All right, man.
Fresh air, man, and I'll grab a card for you and give it to you, man.
Cool. All right, man.
All right, man. Thank you, man. I'll see you later.
The deception was so convincing that the responding officers initially mistook him for a real detective. It wasn't until they asked for his official credentials that things began to fall apart. The next day, when officers returned to the area, they asked him to show his commission card, which is a standard police ID. And then, Skellett stalled. He claimed it was in another bag and tried to divert attention. This immediately raised red flags.
Is he working security for you?
Yeah.
Have a good moment.
You want to come back over here?
I was talking to some other guys. So you work for Edmonds PD?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is a part-time gig.
Got you. Do you have your commission card with you today?
Yeah, give me a minute. Here.
No, didn't find it?
Sorry? No, he's going to. It's in my other bag.
Oh, okay.
He's grabbing it now.
Okay. How long have you been working for the Salvation Army?
Sorry?
How long have you been working off duty for the Salvation Army?
I'm here almost every other week.
Every other week?
Yeah, and then I also work down at the KRM.
Okay. And what's your full name?
Mezzi Scaletta. Hey, man. Yeah, it's going to be the green bag. And it's got the my wallet with the credentials and everything on the side of it.
Then, they detain him. They call for backup, and that's when the discovery turns serious.
Is it a loaded firearm that you have with you, Mr. Scaletta?
Correct.
Okay, can you put your hands on the car, please? not familiar with the retention of this holster, just keep your hands right there.
Can we not do this in front of everybody? I mean, really?
Yeah.
You're doing just fine keeping your hands
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
I appreciate
no
it.
problem, man.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Do you understand why you're detained right now or no? Is it okay if I explain some of it?
Sure.
Okay. So first off, if you are a commissioned police officer in this state, you'll be taken out of cuffs, and I will formally apologize.
Thank you.
Okay.
No, no problem.
All right. Here's a couple problems though. I'm one of the supervisors in the city right now. If Salvation Army is hiring uniformed commissioned law enforcement who's going to be carrying badge, gun, vest, especially not in our agency, as far as I'm concerned,
let me just
let me
wait.
finish. Let me finish.
First
let
of
me
all,
finish.
I did not have a weapon on while I was on duty, and
Okay.
I was leaving. I'm off duty. I was leaving.
Okay.
Okay, so that's number
let
one.
him explain.
Okay.
Let him explain.
Sure, go ahead.
So if you're us, and especially if you're law enforcement, you understand. We see a guy with a detective badge, police badge. I think there's a SWAT badge somewhere.
Yeah.
On there as well, right? In our jurisdiction, and we haven't been notified that hey, Salvation Army's got armed law enforcement, and that's not true. You might have just been going from your employment to your car. However, when we came across you, right, you're uniformed and armed. When we came across you, that's an accurate statement. So the concern is, especially because we weren't given notification, right?
I'm not operating. I'm not working. I'm not.
Well, here's the problem.
Leaving.
With that. Well, it's messy, right?
Correct.
Here's the problem with that. You're leaving. Even if you're leaving, Salvation Army, this is the #1 crime hotspot in the entire city for us.
I know this.
Let me
Okay, I'm a retired Baltimore City.
Okay.
27 years. I come out here.
Then
Okay,
let
you
me
know what I mean?
talk.
I get it.
Then let me
I'm
talk.
sorry.
Well, I think we're getting our wires crossed a little bit, because what I'm trying to get you to understand is, I understand that you're just leaving if you're off duty. But if you know that this is the highest crime area, right? If you know this is the highest crime area in the city, and you know that that's likely to do with your law enforcement experience, and we're going to be in the area, probably not the best idea to be wearing a vest, armed, going to and from, because it's going to make us think some things, up to and including possible criminal impersonation of a police officer.
As the officers began to question him more directly, they discovered that he wasn't a police officer at all. A background check revealed he was a convicted felon with a criminal history that included a SWAT standoff back in 2015.
Almost 18 months now.
18 months?
Yeah. So I was at Thurston prior.
How long were
Yes.
you at Thurston for?
About a year. So when I retired from Baltimore City, Maryland, 4 years ago. I came out here. I worked at the detention center for a little while. I was able to secure a spot over at Edmonds after getting some other certifications. And it's an 18-month contract.
I don't know if they put this in the report. So in 2015, he was involved in like a SWAT incident where he barricaded himself inside and had like a whole like threat of like blow the place up. So it was like a bomb threat. SWAT was involved. They came out. He was detained and arrested in District of Columbia. That was from Lynx back in 2015. He's saying that he retired from Baltimore City Police after doing like 24 years or some shit 4 years ago, which he's a convicted felon. He wouldn't be retiring 4 years ago. And then he's saying he got a job out here, Thurston County, was only there for a short time. And then he initially said he was working for Edmonds PD for 18 months. And then he said he has 18 months left on a 2-year contract with Edmonds.
Did he get his firearms rights restored?
I was skeptical. I just ran his
So last night, here's my question. I get the blinky lights and Gary Hershey being Gary Hershey, prosecutor. If we run him, find out he's a convicted felon, he's got a Glock or whatever it is on his side, what's our...
He did not have a weapon on him.
No, they said last night,
So-
in case you put in his report, that he had the holster removed from his belt and had everything
So he
else.
had everything as he is right now.
Okay.
He like the holster was like off somewhere else.
Yeah.
And he had like the strap with like the QLS like ability to holster one, but he didn't have the weapon on him.
No. Yeah, he's going to jail. 100% the right call. Across the board. Did you see my face once that dawned on me? What was going on?
Yeah.
With evidence mounting, Skellett's story shifted again. He claimed he had worked for multiple departments, including a 27-year career with the Baltimore Police Department, but every detail he gave was a lie.
Okay, so tell me what happened in 2015 with Baltimore PD.
the riots are
I
with
think you know
the,
exactly what I'm talking about.
The unit, yeah. I worked in the Eastern prison. They were on what they were doing. We knew what was going on. It's a matter of time. And we already had, we knew the feds were there. But you keep your nose clean. You don't have to worry about.
Well, I'm talking about the offense where you were arrested in Baltimore City.
Me?
In 2015.
I was arrested. I wasn't arrested. Never been arrested.
Never been arrested.
No.
Never once.
Never.
So when I search you in our police database, and your name and date of birth come back with an incident in 2015 with the District of Columbia, which is obviously Washington, D.C.
Let's remove the gear.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's solve that problem.
Be able to unvelcro it on the side and just take it all off.
Jacob would like.
And then when you provided your name to him, obviously we checked it. We call Edmonds, right? Edmonds says you're not on their payroll. Never have been. They don't know you.
With his fabrications fully exposed, Michael Skellett was arrested. Investigators say he was just a private security guard who showed up to reel 911 calls, flashed a badge from Edmonds, and acted like he was running the scene. He is now charged with first-degree criminal impersonation and second-degree unlawful possession of a firearm. He has pleaded not guilty, and his bail was set at $50,000. So, that's all for today. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more true crime stories.